Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Hello, friends, and welcome to Kardec Radio. It is a joy to be together here with you for our 6 p.m. Prayer for Peace program today. This is a very special time for us to pause, reflect, read a message together, and pray. So, friends, we hope that you can join us every evening at 6 p.m. for the Prayer for Peace program. Also, don't forget that we have our morning prayer here on Kardec Radio 7 days a week. So please join us. It is always a good time to be together and to pray. Friends, today we are going to reflect on a message from the Spirits magazine, issue number 63. The message was extracted from the book Minutos of Wisdom by Torres Pastorino. And the title of the message is No One is Perfect. So friends, let us share our screen so we can read the message together. Give us just a moment. Beautiful. And we are just going to make the image a little bigger so we can read it better. All right, friends, are we ready? Yes, we are. So let's do it. Beautiful message. No one is perfect. The message says, don't believe that you will find perfection in those around you. Sublimity is difficult. Therefore, if you find fault with those you admire, do not be disappointed. Give them more affection and support so that you can repair the difficult opportunities. And the message continues saying, don't despise anyone who makes mistakes. Try to lift them up, exalting those qualities that everyone has within them so that they can overcome themselves and rise. Friends, what a beautiful message of compassion, of hope, and encouragement. This, friends, this message is teaching us, is inviting us to stop and think that perfection is something that is very rare, that we don't offer to others, and that we cannot expect to receive it. What we can do instead is practice love, understanding, and reaching out when someone that we love, when someone that is close to us, either a friend, a family member, someone at work, when someone makes a mistake, when someone hurts us, or is doing something that we don't fully agreed on, our response should be of understanding, love, and support. So let us think here on a real life example, something very simple. Imagine that someone, our family member, someone at work, someone that we spend a lot of time together, does something that hurt us or does something that we don't agree. Instead of distancing ourselves or cutting our communication with them, we should make an effort to do the opposite. We should remind ourselves and remind them of their strengths. We should offer them encouragement and help them and us to move forward. So, friends, this is what this message is inviting us to do, is that small effort of, instead of running away when someone hurt us or when someone makes a quote unquote mistake that we don't like, that we don't agree, we should pause, we should breathe in and out, take a little bit of time. We don't need to react right away. Take a little bit of time and then see what we can do to rise above that situation, to, instead of separating us, distancing us from those situations and those people, what we can do to help, to understand, and to offer support. So, friends, Today, this is the reminder for all of us. Let's not wait for perfection on others. Instead of judgment, when someone does something that we don't agree, that hurt us, that we don't like, instead of judgment, we are here being called to offer kindness and to help them to overcome. Instead of distancing ourselves from someone when they make mistakes, we are here being called to lean in with compassion and encouragement. Instead of focusing, friends, on what's wrong with them, we are here being called to highlight the good that exists within each one of us. Instead of friends expecting others to be strong all the time, we are here being called to be the strength that they can lean on. Instead of giving up on someone who is struggling or going through a hard time, we are here being called to walk beside them and remind them that they are not alone. And in doing so, friends, we are all fulfilling our purpose of beings of light, love, and support. And at the end of the day, friends, that's exactly what we are all here for. So now, feeling all the goodness that this message offers us, all this hope and strength, we are going to play some music and pray together. So let's do that, friends. Let's play some music and embrace this moment. Dear loving God, dear Master Jesus, we would like to thank you for this message of hope, of compassion, and of love. We pray that during the moments that we are faced with difficulty, with challenges of all kinds, we ask for strength so we can remember that we are your children. We can remember to pause and not to react. We pray, dear God, that we can be an instrument of peace instead of an instrument of judgment and discord. We pray that your light touches our hearts and our minds so we can always choose kindness, love, and understanding towards ourselves and towards others. We would like to thank you, dear God, for these moments that we get to pray together, feeling the strength that we received from these loving messages and from these reminders. We ask, dear God, that throughout this week, we may be instruments of love, of support, and of joy to everyone around us. Feeling your support always, and knowing that with you all is always well, we would like to ask your permission to close this moment of prayer and togetherness. Thank you, dear God, and so be it. Friends, it feels so good to be here together, to pray, to read these beautiful messages that are available to all of us in this issue of the Spirits magazine and in many, many other issues. Please take a moment of the day during your week to stop and read these inspirational messages. They can really, really make a difference in our days. They will make a difference for sure in our days. They will help us to make better decisions, to stay connected, and to always be an instrument of love, of joy, of support wherever we are. So, friends, we hope that you enjoyed this moment. We truly did. We always enjoy being here together, and we are looking forward to being together soon in another Prayer for Peace moment. Thank you, friends. We'll see you next time.